Hello and good morning. My mango is finally ready. It is like 8:30 in the morning, so I thought I would show you how to cut a mango. I start kind of off center and I kind of approximate where I think the pit will be, and then I feel it and I kind of cut around it as best as I can. So here's the pit. Ish. And then I kind of cut around it. So I have two pieces that look like this. And then I'm going to cut here and here, again, kind of around the pit. See what I can get out of it. I don't know how effective this strategy is. This is how my dad taught me how to cut a mango when I was like 13, 14. I know there's more effective ways to do it. And then the pit is for a little snack. If you don't feel like having a little snack, that's your problem. That's between you and your Jesus. So then I just cut along the things and remove the pieces like so. Then I find a jar. Here's my jar. I love my jar so much. And I start putting pieces in there. Because this is going to be breakfast. Or breakfast adjacent. Because it is inventory day at MCBA. Party. I'm also like cutting these into smaller sections so I can better, I don't know, better take the peel off there. Choop. I've told you about my like lack of knife skills, right? That this guy that I was seeing for a second was like, Charlie, why are you cutting things like that? Life is short, okay? Life is short, and it's too short to not have whimsy. Okay, so when I get to these pieces, I like to cut them into like thirds almost. So I'm gonna cut here. Whoop, hello. I'm gonna cut here, here, and there's gonna be like a straight piece in the middle. So I'll show you what that looks like. Chooper, chooper, choo. Okay. So this is my favorite piece. These are fine. They will cut. It'll be fine. So I'm just gonna keep doing that. What else is going on? Yeah, it's inventory day. It's supposed to be my day off. But instead I have Wednesday and maybe Friday off, depending on whether or not inventory goes through tomorrow. So that'll be fine. It'll be good. I don't have any weekend plans. It's not like I'm doing anything big. Usually when I cut out these strips, I'm going to cut them into two. Beep. Just so they're more bite-sized. I'm going to save this for last, actually, because it's, I don't know, I feel like it's the easiest piece to cut and the most satisfying piece to cut. So same thing with this other piece. I cut off the sides. Leave that aside there. I was like, oh my god, that rhymes. It's just the same word. It's just the same word. It's supposed to be like 80 degrees today, which feels warm. I don't know. I wish it could stay like April, May weather all year round. Because once it gets any warmer than this, I am overstimulated as fuck. Okay, best part. Depending on how thick your middle piece is, sometimes I'll cut it in half again, lengthwise. Okay. And then, I don't know, I really like these pieces. Hello? This is so gonna cut my hand. Okay, just kidding. We're good. I don't know, these are the easiest pieces to cut, which I love. And usually I'll cut this into like thirds, maybe fourths if it's a huge piece. Into the jar it goes. I think this mango is actually perfect. I was worried that it had gotten too ripe, so I have been neglecting it for a second. Cutting it into thirds again. Bada boom, bada bing. I don't even know how well you can actually see my hands. It's fine. Yeah, we're really just going for, with this one, I could cut it in half. I'm not going to. I might cut it into lengthwise into fourths instead here. So, boop. Bada boom, bada bing. There's breakfast. Huzzah!